Welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. As former President Trump gets more and more support around a potential run in 2024, he may have hinted this weekend about an announcement that could come soon. Take a listen.
Getting more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country by far. And now, with the approval of the great people of Alaska, we may have to do it again.
True, is Trump running in 2024? Our next guest made some news this week saying it's likely. Joining us now, Newsmax host and political strategist and the author of the #1 Amazon selling book, The Return, Trump's big 2024 comeback, a must-read filled with personal stories and eye-opening facts. Dick Morris. Dick, welcome back to Wake Up America.
Well, happy birthday. Today is publication day for me. The Return comes out, and you're the first interview after the publication, after it's actually available. So you can get it from Amazon.com, and they'll deliver it to you fresh in the morning. But I want to take issue with something you said. You said Trump said he was a sitting president. I spent a lot of time with him. I've never known him to sit. Running all over the place. Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah, Dick, Trump's support, it's gaining while we see Biden's support is diminishing. You saw this coming, didn't you?
Yes, of course. I mean, everybody saw it coming when you look at Trump and you look at Biden. But I don't think anybody could have predicted the absolute catastrophe of the Biden administration. And the advantage Trump has when he runs, not if, but when he runs, is that every single problem we have is a problem he already solved when he was president. You know, when you run for something and you throw a negative at your opponent, you say, you did this, you did this, you did this. Okay. But then they come back and they say, how do you know you can do any better? How do you know you can deal with inflation or gas prices or immigration? And here's a forward answer to all of that no other candidate has. I did it already. And there's no answer to that. And there's a lot of speculation about romancing with other candidates. The media's trying to fan the idea that somebody else might run in the Republican primary, but nobody else can say, I did it already. And that puts an end to the debate.
That's interesting, Dick. You say in the book that the GOP is doomed if they don't pick Donald Trump as their nominee in 2024. There are going to be several candidates on what is a very deep Republican bench running again in 2024. Names like Mike Pompeo, Ron DeSantis. We could see everybody in Florida run. Could be Marco Rubio, could be Rick Scott. Donald Trump, as you say, also a Florida resident. But what do you make of that and where those other candidates might fit in?
Not one of them is going to run. Donald Trump will run unopposed. The most recent poll by McLaughlin and Associates has Trump at 59% of the vote, and DeSantis in second place at 59 to 15. Where have you ever seen a poll like that? What's going on now is the media, and I write about this in the book, is trying to use the January 6th hearings to say that Trump is irretrievably damaged, which he's not, and that therefore we have to look for another candidate. And then what they're doing is floating other names as kind of ego presence to those guys. And they're very happy to say, oh, well, you know, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, so they can get more ink and more TV time. But in fact, when push comes to shove, none of those guys or women are going to run.
Oh, wow. You said it here first. Dick, a lot of people don't know the role you played in the 2016 race when Trump surprised everyone and won, and you played a role helping Trump in 2020. So your book, I have it right here. I'm excited to read it. It explains the relationship. But can you share some of that with us?
Yeah, it was secret. I worked for Trump in 2020 secretly. We both agreed it would be better if I did that. And I'd been through the mill already in Washington, didn't go through it again. We also agreed that I wouldn't be paid. And he and I spoke over 100 times during the course of the campaign. We have a long relationship. My father was Donald Trump's lawyer and represented him on most of his real estate deals. Trump used to come to me in Mar-a-Lago and say, your father, Gene Morris, was the best real estate lawyer I ever had. And then being Trump's dad, he was nothing like you. He wasn't political.
Right.
And the other relationship is that Roy Cohn, who was kind of his political mentor,
Yes.
is my first cousin. So in Jewish we say mishpucha, meaning extended family.
I didn't know that. Roy Cohn's your first cousin. I didn't realize that.
Yes. First cousin once removed.
Once
but,
removed.
yeah,
Okay, interesting. The late Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Donald Trump's going to run unopposed in 2024. You just made news here on Wake Up America, so we appreciate that. I sat down with the former president at Bedminster a little over a week ago, and I asked him about the possibility of Trump-DeSantis 2024. Who do you think Trump decides to run with, Dick? Let's keep making news this morning. Is it somebody like Rick Grinnell? Is it somebody like Ron DeSantis? Is it somebody else?
Whoever he likes and whoever can get along with him. Those are two essential prerequisites. Trump doesn't need anybody to strengthen his ticket. His running mate is Joe Biden's administration. And all he needs to do is cite that. But he'll choose a running mate. Won't be Pence, of course. But it'll be somebody he can work with and get along with. And that's a tougher test than any of the electorate would ever impose.
Dick Morris, great to have you on. Yes, a lot of questions around that. Dick Morris, good to have you on this morning. I want to talk about the book just for a moment here. The Return is the book. The author of the best-selling book, Dick Morris, with us this morning. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Dick has got a secret game plan.
I'm always up at this hour.
So I was going to say, I was going to mention that.
Your appearance on your show, I think.
Dick, listen, we'd love to have you back.
Well, would you mind if I did it with my eyes closed?
That's fine. That's fine.
You're so smart. You could do it with your eyes closed. No problem.
Right.
We can't wait. Everybody needs to get a copy of the book. We appreciate it.
Available on Amazon right now, wherever books are sold. Dick Morris, good luck with the book, The Return, Trump's big 2024 comeback. Stay with us. A lot more Wake Up America coming up right after the break. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.